Hi, my name is Mo, and I'm an Apple certified technician. Today I'm going to share with you a couple of steps you would take as part of diagnostic or troubleshooting once you drop off your device. This video mainly going to be about devices from 2018 forward, either with the Intel chip, M1 or M2 chip. So if you're facing a no power, boot looping, or if you're simply looking to grab your data off of the device, this video might be helpful to you. So let's get down to it. So, if your device is either facing no power or boot looping issue, the first thing you want to do is try to do an SMC reset or a NVRAm reset. If it resolves your issue, then that would be amazing. However, if your issue is still persisting after doing this too, what we're going to do, we're going to use an application called Apple System Configurator, which is a free application you can download from Apple website, which what we can do with this application is trying to revive your device or restore your device to resolve the issue that you're facing. However, for using this application, you're going to require a host device that Apple system configuration going to be installed on it. You're going to require your charger, and you're going to use an extra USB-C to USB-C cable. We're going to talk more in details how to put your devices into DFU mode based on either if it's an M1 chip or if it's an Intel chip. So in this part of the video, I'm going to show you how to do SMC and NVRAM reset on your devices. Just have in mind that we are no longer able to do SMC or NVRAM reset for the devices that are M1 or M2, but we are able to do that on your Intel devices. And I'm going to show you how. So for SMC reset, you need to hold down left shift, left option, and left command, and the power button for 10 seconds, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're just going to wait for the device to power on again. And you can also push the power button again in order to speed up the process, which even though it didn't click on it, the device restarted again. So this is how you would do an SMC reset. But how would we do a NVRAM reset? So in the next step, we're going to turn off the device again, and I'm going to show you how to do a NVRAM reset. In my opinion, most of the issues would be resolved with NVRAM reset instead of an SMC reset, but that's just my opinion and my experience. So in order to do a NVRAM reset, you're going to require to hold down Option Command RP and holding down the power button. So we're going to hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Usually when the device turns off, you can let the fingers go. But yeah, if you want to do it, that will be the way you're going to do it. And you can also try to restart it again. You can just click on the trackpad or the power button. Usually, based on my experience, I face the devices that are not powering on or they're showing no display, however the device's power is on. And with this, as it will reset the display setting, sounds, and all this sort of stuff, you can get the display back or have the device powering on again. So for this video, I'm going to show you how to put your Intel chip MacBook into DFU mode on your other host device. So for the Intel machine, you need to plug the charger to the first slot, which is the closest to the display. And you're going to need another USB-C cable, which what you're required to do is to connect it to the closest to the display on the host machine, which would be this top one. I'm gonna plug that one in. And the other part of the cable would go to the other side of this Mac and would be plugged into the bottom one, which will be connected to this part. But how would we put this one into DFU mode? So it's very easy. All you need to do is hold down power, control, option, and shift, and you're just gonna hold it. Even if it powers on, you're just gonna hold it for 10 seconds. And once it turns off, we're gonna see here that we're gonna prompt with this message, and you're just gonna go allow, and voila. So I'm gonna make it more clear on what we can do in the DFU mode, but this is how basically you can put your Intel-based MacBook into DFU mode. Now we're gonna move into how to put your M1 or M2 machine into DFU mode. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to put your M1 machine into DFU mode on your host machine. So what we have to do, we have to connect the first USB-C, is the first slot of the host computer, and also that USB-C cable, the other end, would get connected to the first slot of the device that's required to go into the DFU mode in the first slot, and the charger will go into the second slot. So this is an M1 machine, and how we put this one into DFU mode is the same process. However, we have to hold down Control, Option, Shift, and then power button, and once we see the logo, we're just going to keep it going. It's approximately going to be around 10 seconds, and once it's turned off, we're just going to lift our finger from the buttons, and we're just going to hold down the power button till we get to see the DFU mode in the host device. So now that we get the DFU mode in here, we have other options which I'm going to discuss with you right now. So pump up this window up. What you can do, you can simply just right click on your trackpad and you'll receive these options that you can play around with. So if your device is not powering on or if it's boot looping, the first thing you want to probably try is to go to the advanced and revive your device. And if it doesn't work, then you can attempt to do a restore of the device. However, have in mind that once you do a restore, you're definitely going to lose your data. So if you don't have a backup of your data, what you can do, you can attempt to do backup of your data in order to recover your data in case if your device is not powering on or if it's boot looping. Just have in mind that if your device is not able to be put into DFU mode, trying to recover your data would be a much harder procedure. But if you have the extra cable and another device that is supporting a Intel or M1, these are a good thing to attempt to try in order to save yourself a trip to an Apple store.